Hey guys, it's Maite. Welcome back to my channel. So it's February and you're probably like, is that a new planner you have in your hands? Yes, it is, and I'll tell you why. Usually I wouldn't be doing a planner review in February. By this time, it's like planner review overload. People are like really into their system. But another really funny thing happens in February, and that is it's kind of like a redo. I know I'm one of those people who thinks January is a trial month. Sometimes it goes really well, sometimes it's a disaster. Personally, January has been going pretty okay, pretty well in my planning system. I'm really at peace with it. I'm like in my groove. But if you are one of those people that you think you might need a change up, or you're looking for a really good business planner, something undated, flexible, I highly suggest that you watch my review on this planner because I think you'll really like what I have to show you guys today. Also, I will be giving away this planner to one of you guys if you are interested. So stay tuned to see how you can win this planner. Now the planner I have to show you guys today is actually the 2018 version of the Path Planner. This is called the Path Planner Pro, and if you've stuck with my channel for a while, you would know that I reviewed the 2017 version last year, so I will link that in the description box down below, as well as the cards, because these planners are totally different on the outside. I mean, very different. On the inside, there are a lot of similarities, and I'll point them out where I can, but mostly I'll be focusing on this planner and how amazing it is. That version of the planner is still being sold. It's also undated, so if you click on that video and you realize that that's more your style, don't worry, that's also available as well. So diving into this planner, this is the version that I have. This is the black on black version. It comes in two different colors. This one and the other color is with this emboss in a bright gold. It's stunning. It comes with this beautiful gold pen as well, which like I'm obsessed with. It's just a normal ballpoint pen, but it just makes like everything look so amazing on your desk. The edges of this are gilded, which, come on you guys, like this is so beautiful. It makes me want to cry. The paper quality is quite thick as well, and I think that is an upgrade from the previous version. Most importantly, it is B5 size. I will leave the exact measurements of that on the screen if you're unfamiliar with that sizing. I know that gets really tricky for me as well. It is held together by this nifty little band right here, which has this loop at the end. So essentially it's hardbound, but it does have this little strap here to keep everything nice and tight. It is faux leather for those of you that that's a concern. And when you open it, it already is lying completely flat for me. And I've only had this for a couple days and I haven't even been leafing through it that much. So I love that about this planner, and it's because it is double bound right here. It has two tassels right here to keep your place in the planner. One is this beige color and the other one is this very pale mauve color. I think it just complements the planner beautifully. The planner also retails for $25 on Amazon, so I'll leave the link to that down below. So when you open up the planner, it has this beautiful marble design, and this is your nameplate page right here. And it says "Proud Conqueror of My Dreams," which I think is really cute. There's another introduction page. You get 2 years at a glance here. So you have your 2018 on the top and 2019 on the bottom. And on the adjacent page, you have a letter from the creator, Felicia. On the following page, you have more about the Path and the Path Planner and how that started. And then you have instructions on how to download your free bonuses that come with the planner as well. So this is important to read. You also get a printable annual planner that comes with your purchase as well. So now we're getting to the goal setting pages. Now these were in the old planner as well. So here she has a part about finding your mission and lays out a section on values. And it's also instructional. So she gives you step 1, and step 2, kind of your vision, how you're achieving that. Who do I want to be and why? How do I want to be? Where do I want to live? So this is like the workbook part of the planner. You get a little more detailed into your mission on this page. And then you have your goals on the other page. You have personal goals, professional goals, long-term goals, 20 years, 10 years, and then you have medium-term and short-term goals. I think it's really interesting that she started with the long-term goals first and then funneled them down into the short-term goals, which I think makes a lot of sense. And here you have a commitment contract where I blank commit to myself to be happy, to act on my excitement, and to accomplish all the goals with the help of my dream life planner, the path. And then you have a date and a signature. And sure, you just have a little vision board here if you don't want to get too creative with it. It's super simple. You can just write in things that you're thinking and it looks kind of creative on its own, but you didn't really have to do much, which I think is a unique touch to the planner. So then you have the goals for the year, and these are where you specifically plan out the goals you want to achieve for the entire year. So she breaks them up into quarters. So goals to be achieved in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 12 months. And you get 2 more pages of that. You then have your quarterly goals, and she provides this every 3 months in the planner. So this is quarter 1. So here she breaks it down even further, and it says goals to be achieved in 3 months. What habits and skills do I need? Milestone 1, milestone 2, milestone 3, and your reward. And again, you have a whole other page for quarterly goals. Next up, you have your month at a glance, and I think it's really interesting the way this is laid out, because as you can see, the actual calendar is not as big as it could be on the pages. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is how big this spread is, and this is the calendar section of it. And for somebody who doesn't use a calendar spread all that much, but still needs it to write some things down, I think this is perfect because you get to utilize the space in other ways. So it's not too small, in my opinion, and it's not too big for where you can't put anything else other than the calendar on it. If you really depend on a monthly calendar, maybe this is a little too small for you, but if you don't, I actually think this is quite an interesting layout. So zooming you guys in, you can see you have like a nice big space to write habits you want to achieve for the month, your mindset, and also goals for the upcoming month. So this is broken down by week as well. So maybe if you want to do business goals at the beginning of the month under quarterly, and maybe these are your personal goals, or maybe these are like your mini achievements, like, or actionable steps for your goals, I think that could be an interesting breakdown. And then on the other side of the page, you have a nice big section to write lessons that you learned for the month. And then you have a whole column here for wins and rewards. So this is very functional and very goal-oriented for a monthly layout. And I think some of you guys will really enjoy that. And at the top, it says, start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. And that's a quote from Arthur Ashe. So these quotes vary from month to month. Next up, we have our weekly spread. Now, this is a weekly hourly spread, and one of the biggest things I'm super excited about, because this planner is bigger than the previous version, is that the weekends are not separated. So you get a full day from 6 a.m. all the way to 11 p.m., which early birds and night owls will rejoice, because I know sometimes the hours don't go long enough in either direction. Then at the bottom, you have a section for goals. So these are habits that you're trying to gain and a habit that you're trying to ditch. I'm pretty sure I'm interpreting that right. And then you have a little mini to-do section at the bottom as well. And maybe this is just like a perfect place to put meals or your gym workout or something where you don't take up a lot of space. On your sidebar, again, you have goals for the week and a section for gratitude. Because this is undated, you do get 5 weeks per month, so you are covered in that area. And then you get to your dotted pages at the end of the month, and you get 4 of these. You get 2 spreads of dotted pages, and that is different from the previous version, because I remember you had lined pages in between each. So if you are into dot grids, then this is definitely for you. So the planner continues like that all the way till Q2, and so on and so on. So that is pretty much all of the time-bound part of the planner. Now, when you get to the back, you also have a section for coloring, which I think is a super unique part of her planner, and she had that in the last one too. So you have these cool little shapes that you can color in the back. So quickly, my thoughts, and then we'll get into the giveaway. I think this is beautiful, it's elegant, it's clean, it's simple, it's functional. I think she perfectly executed everything that she was trying to do with this pro version of this planner. And I think for $25, that is a steal. It looks so much more expensive than it is. And since it's Amazon, it's super convenient for pretty much everybody. And there's also international shipping on this. So for those of you that live outside of the United States, rejoice, because I know a lot of planners I review here on my channel, you can't really get easily outside of the US. So this gets a huge thumbs up from me, and I might even switch to this in the spring for my work planner. All right, on to the giveaway.